Well, Destiny Revenant Act 2 developer livestream was today. If you missed it like I did because you have a job or you have, something better to do than play Destiny, here I'm going to go over what's going on. TLDR, skip to the end of the video if you really want to. Prison of Elders, Shotgun is coming back, Street Fighter collaboration, new artifact mod, whole bunch of new gear, new guns, new perks. We have dates for the Dawning. We have confirmation of Iron Banner coming back the week that we knew it was coming back. Dates for the Dawning, when that's starting, when that's ending. It's all here. Link in the description if you just want to actually watch the developer live stream. It's like 47 minutes. I think they talk about Skibbity Ohio Riz at some point. I'm totally here for that, but we definitely got things to do. For starters, you're seeing footage of Prison of Elders, Tomb of the Elders remake, whatever you want to call it. It is a remake. It is not simply getting Prison of Elders back. We're getting whole new arenas, whole new bosses, whole new encounters. It's designed essentially from the ground up to be this year's Coil replacement rather than Coil coming at the end of the year. We are actually getting an activity, a roguelite activity in Destiny that has a little bit of sauce to it, a little bit of that extra juice, you know what I mean? It definitely looks like they put a lot of effort into this. Individual challenges with all the rooms, different modifiers, different enemy buffs, weaknesses. I mean, on screen right now, defeat combatants with special and heavy ammo, and you have to do that challenge, otherwise you get hit with the judgment, which sometimes is going to be a penalty. It looks relatively interesting. You can see between the different arenas, it's very varied. It's a kind of create your own path kind of deal, in the same way that the Coil is like, oh, run through the XS, run through the Ascended Plane or whatever, run through the Dreaming City and get to your places. It's a little bit how they built this map. From what I saw, it kind of all flows together at the same time. There's very few things where it's like, damn, we're stuck, now we have to do something. And basically speaking, at the end of every series of encounters, whether that be two or three, you're going to get teleported to a boss room. Then after you kill that boss, obviously you're going to go get your loot in the same way that Coil did, and you can stay here for a pretty long time, essentially going until the game kicks you out after like an hour or something, depending on how quick, depending on how slow you're doing. But it definitely is you keep on getting loot, you keep on getting better loot, you keep on getting more loot, with a chance of getting some rare things like Ascended Shards and higher set gear when you clear the tiers better. Probably the most significant part of this that I saw was that we're going to be getting new mechanics that we've never seen before. Things like poison that they showed off, things like dealing with turrets and tanks, stuff like that. We're getting a lot of vehicle bosses. We're getting versions of those little Cabal Interceptor things. We're getting those as bosses. I don't think that's actually ever been done before, besides just a static enemy that just shows up. So we are getting that as a boss, so that's going to be cool. And on screen right now is the Warden's office. It's the loot room. You complete an encounter, you get teleported here, you get to pick up your loot. It gives you all the seasonal stuff, all the weapons, all the everything, as you'd expect from a roguelike game mode. And then when you're done, it teleports you back into there. Multiple difficulties. This is just standard stuff. So this is the other significant part. It is just showing off the shotgun. It is a slug shotgun. It's not the double tap shotgun like we thought it was going to be. It gives you a perk called Night Warden Sight. You shoot it, it fires slugs. Those slugs then have soft tracking. They called it. It's going to be better than average, especially when you activate the exotic perk. You get a kill, you're going to be shattering crystals, and having those shatters track things pretty good. I think this thing looks cool as shit, being pretty candid. It's been tough competition for slugs in the void slot, and I mean, this, I don't think it's going to be nearly as good as Chaperone, because it is like semi projectile, semi hit scan. It travels really fast. If it is a projectile, I just think that this is going to play really funky. I do dig it. I like the direction of this gun. This thing looks cool as shit. Slayer's Fang, I can't wait to get it. As a Void Hunter, this thing is going to make my builds very good. You get a kill. You have a permanent kind of bonus that goes on. A very cool reload animation. It is a unique reload animation, something we have never seen anything like it before, so I do appreciate the extra effort that's being put in for this exotic. Specifically, we're going to know more how to get it and what that quest is going to entail in Act 3, but besides that, So yeah, that's pretty much it in terms of a developer live stream. It's pretty late work. I know I neglected to mention a couple things. We're getting a Street Fighter collab. We got to see a couple of the new sets of armor, but I really don't feel like dragging this out any longer than I have to right now. So besides that, if you sat here and listened to me speak for approximately 5 minutes, thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. I hope you have a great day and see you next time.